Hey boys, this is your daddy, and I wanted to make some videos. Um, like video journals that you boys can watch when you get older. Um, just little things to remind you of where you came from and what was going on when you were little, and maybe even things that, some wisdom that I could give you. I've always wanted to do this, and I don't know why. I'm just waiting to do it now. Actually, I did make one video in case I never find it or upload it. Maybe you can find it. It's a video before Collin was born. I went around and just kind of saying, what's in the world. I think the iPad 1 had just been made. Not iPad 1. iPhone 2 had just come out or something like that. I think I was 29. I'm 34 now, by the way. I think your mom, she's just about to turn 28. Let's see. Let me see. But anyways, I did make one video. Maybe you can find it. Ryan, I made your birth video is on a little mini DV tape. Jordan and Collin, your videos are already on YouTube. Your birth videos. Anyways, Ryan, I'll try and get yours on YouTube one day too. Anyways, I'm 34 now. The year is 2013. It is December 4th. So we just had a birthday. We celebrated a birthday for Grandma Phillips, or Nana, like she likes to be called. It's kind of funny. Your mommy's about to have a birthday, and then Ryan, you're about to turn 3. Jordan, you are 1.5. You're throwing up a lot right now for some reason. We don't know why. Maybe the milk. You love to go to bed just drinking milk. It's the funniest thing. You just hand you a bottle of milk, you start playing with your hair, lay you down, and you just go to sleep. Collin, you are 4.5. And you just crack me up. All the stuff you do, you are so smart. It's unbelievable. Actually, Collin and Ryan, you both amaze me. I haven't started the chiropractic school yet. I do next month. I'm a little scared about some of the chemistry stuff. But I've been teaching you boys about the bones, and you catch on so fast. I can ask you what the ulna, radius is, scapula, vertebrae. One day, Collin, we were playing around, and I kind of kicked you high. Just play kick, and kicked you I meant to kick you in the booty, and I kicked you a little bit higher than that, and you grabbed your back, and you went, oh, my vertebrae. You cracked me up. Let's see, what else? There's a few things I wanted to say. I'm 34, and I am going back to chiropractic school. There's just a few things that I've learned that I wanted to share with you boys. I've always been scared. I didn't like school when I was a kid. I did like college whenever I started going to film school. I was in my early 20s. I loved that, and it was a different experience. I thought, wow, how do I can't believe I like school all of a sudden. Well, then when it came to chiropractic, I thought about it when I was 30, and I looked it up, and there were just so many prerequisite science classes and chemistry classes, and I thought, there's no way I can do that. So I didn't even attempt. I just gave up before I even started. And then a few years have gone by, and I started getting a little chubby. So at the age of about this time last year, your mama started trying to lose some of the Jordan baby weight, and I wanted to lose some weight too. We joined a personal trainer, and we both started getting fit. I started dropping weight. I started feeling really good about myself, and I've been marketing with your grandma, Nana, for her home health agency. Alright, I had to finish up today because my buddy walked in yesterday. anyways, I wanted to finish up what I was saying. I've been marketing for your grandma's company, the home health agency, Heritage Home Care, with Nana, and I did that for 6 years, and then I realized that I didn't feel like I was doing anything, and I saw all these doctors, getting so much respect and making lots of money, and the respect was the really interesting thing to me. And so something had happened. I'd been upset, just with life and where I was at and what I was doing. Wanted to do something different, but didn't know how to get out of Nana's home health agency. So, what did I end up doing? I had always thought about chiropractic because your Pawpaw Phillips had told me since I was in high school that I ought to be a chiropractor. He had thought about doing it. He saw how much money that they had made. So what happened? It was in the summer of, what is this year, 2013. I was in a chiropractor's office to get adjusted because I'd been working out and kind of hurt my back or neck or something like that. And when I was standing there, I was like, this is so nice. They don't have to get up. They don't have to go anywhere. People come to them, and he's got lots of money. He told me he had a Viper, and the guy seemed like a goofball. So I thought, well, if this guy can do it, I could do it. And I think I had prayed a few days in advance, and I said, God, tell me, give me something. I don't know what to do. Tell me something I can do that I would enjoy. And when I was standing in that office, it just hit me. And I said, I want to go be a chiropractor no matter what it takes. If I have to take chemistry classes and all that other stuff, I'll do it. So I went home that night and applied to the chiropractic school, and I got accepted. Right now, it's not hard to get accepted. My grades are good enough to get me in. And what else? So then I started, and I did as much work in that summer trying to learn about muscles and bones and stuff like that. And I thought I was getting a jump start, but it was still hard. I had to just take prereqs here at Parker, taking AMP 1 and 2, General Chemistry 1 and 2, then the next trimester they want me to take Organic and Physics and Trig, and then I would still have a job at Heritage. Well, things have changed, and now they're letting me drop General Chemistry 2 and Organic Chemistry 1 and 2 and Physics, so hopefully that won't bite me in the butt when I start the chiropractic program next month. But anyways, so when I started taking these prereqs, I was still trying to work a job. The chemistry and the AMP classes here at Parker, they're so fast-paced that at first it was just a shock to my system. I haven't been in school in so long that, I was upset. I didn't know how I was going to do this. My first grade on my chemistry test was a 76. And my first grade on my AMP test was an 80, and I just stuck with it. Started figuring out how I learn the best, and right now the last test I took for AMP, I got a 98. So I'm just figuring out what's going on. I ended up getting a B in my chemistry class. I got a B in AMP 1 and I think I'm going to get an A in this AMP 2. So what I wanted to tell you that's really important to me, I was upset. I didn't know if I could do this. I was like, if I don't do chiropractic, I don't know what else I'll do. And so one night I just kind of cried out to God, and I said, God, talk to me in an audible voice and tell me that this is what I should do. And I just laid there and waited and waited and waited and waited. And finally I heard something that it wasn't an audible voice, but I do believe it was God talking to me. And because it was really wise what I finally heard, and it was somebody's walking by, looking at me, wondering why I'm talking to my phone. Kind of weird. All right. So, anyways, All right, sorry about that. So what I thought I'd heard from the Lord, or I do believe that I heard from the Lord, was if what I heard was if I did that, meaning if I talked to you in an audible voice, then you wouldn't study. And I thought about that, like, wow, that's true. If I actually heard an audible voice from God, then I probably would feel like, well, I'm just destined to be a chiropractor, and I probably wouldn't study as hard. Or that's what it was. I wouldn't study as hard if I heard a voice from the Lord. So I took that as to, this is what I'm supposed to do, but I've still got to study, and I got to know this stuff. And the more that I'm here, the more I find out that chiropractic is more than just popping someone's neck or back, but it's really about being someone's doctor and taking care of them and making them healthy. So I've taken that attitude as I've got to learn this stuff to help people. So anyways, that's enough for today. This has been a really, really long video. I love you boys so much, and hopefully a little girl one day. I'd like to have a fourth child and have a little baby girl. But if you're a little baby boy, that's alright too. Anyways, I'll make another video probably when I'm in chiropractic. So love you boys.